This is Elysium Remastered. It's a mod list from Wabbajack that completely overhauls the visuals, NPCs, combat and environment in Skyrim using over 1800 mods. This overhaul is known to be one of the most graphically advanced mod lists for Skyrim, making it look much more like an up-to-date RPG. However, I must point out that it's still Skyrim, so expected to see a bunch of bugs. By the way, if you do decide to install it, you may want to pay for the premium subscription in the Nexus. It sucks, but it's the only reasonable way to download this mod list. Otherwise, it will take forever for you to download it. The lighting looks incredible, the nature is much fuller of vegetation, and the inns look much more realistic. One issue I will say with this mod list is how darker dungeons become. Because of it, you will require torches or other light sources to navigate through them. This isn't too much of a problem though, as the mod adds a lantern to your hip, which helps quite a bit. This mod list overhauls the combat in many ways. Here's a few of them. You and NPCs can dodge roll attacks, which can be tweaked in the mod configuration menu. You can disable it completely or only disable it for NPCs, in which case you will be the only one capable of dodge rolling. Walls and hard objects can now deflect your attacks. The AI improvements make NPCs more intelligent and reactive, using much more resources during fights, which makes them way harder than vanilla. Elysium Remastered doesn't just stop at visual and combat improvements, it also enhances the sound design with high quality audio mods that make the game's soundscape more immersive. From the rustling of leaves to the echoing chambers of dungeons, every sound feels more realistic and adds to the overall atmosphere. Alright, there are a couple of things I didn't quite like about this mod list. First off, I disabled the experience mod. This mod alters how experience is gained. I prefer the vanilla system, so I stuck with that. The experience mod that comes with this mod list, which is literally called experience, makes it so you don't gain experience points by leveling up skills, but instead you gain by defeating enemies, discovering locations and doing certain actions, such as reading books. I might be playing it wrong, but in my experience this makes leveling up much harder than in vanilla. Secondly, I turned off a bunch of animations from one of the animation mods from the mod list, because although they make the game more realistic, I'm not interested in that much realism in my game. Plus, it makes my gameplay much slower. Thirdly, I disabled the equipment durability system, even though I play as a mage. The reason for that is that my followers would stop dealing damage after a while because their weapons would lose durability over time, making me have to switch their weapons all the time, which is a chore. And lastly, I tweaked the Dirty and Blood mod, which basically makes you have to take baths from time to time, which is also just another chore. Anyways, this is Elysium Remastered in 2024. It's a great mod list that makes it look like Skyrim came out this year. As always, thanks for watching, subscribe for more Skyrim content and see you next time.